Hello, my love. So I am doing the wind down Wednesday. We're gonna try Wednesdays out and see what happens, and then we can just kind of take it from there. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes and see if we have a few people join in tonight. It is kind of last minute. I didn't know if I was gonna go ahead and start it or not this week, so I just figured that I would just kind of run with it and see what happens. Just post the live for Wednesday and see if I get a few viewers on here tonight. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes, see if we have anybody join the live tonight. Hi Q, how are you? Can you hear me okay? Don't be shy in the comments, you guys. This is what keeps the conversation going. I have no idea what we're going to talk about tonight. I would imagine that most of you guys are here interested in weight loss, Manjaro, things of that nature, but I am open for questions tonight. I just came back from my workout. I'm Saturday really boosted me to going back into walking. I didn't realize how much I missed it, so I was really excited about that. I don't have my other phone today, so I'm gonna be back and forth touching the screen. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Hi, Clarissa. I'm so happy to see you guys in the comments tonight. So yeah, I'll be kind of back and forth on the screen today like I usually am because my other phone just gave out on me. The touch screen stopped working. So, hi, Christy. How are you guys? So yes, it was a long day at work today. The week doesn't feel like the week actually feels like it went fast. Like I can't believe tomorrow's Thursday already, and I didn't realize it was going to be Wednesday. I didn't realize that Wednesday was today. And so I know that I had promised you guys doing maybe like a wind down Wednesday or like a transformation Thursday. I don't know. So I was like, well, let me just jump on and do it because if I don't do it, I'm just always going to think about it and contemplate and never get it done. Hi, Susan. How are you? How many of you guys are new to my live tonight? Because I know most of y'all are, well, a lot of y'all jump on during my lunch. It's usually the same people during my lunchtime lives. So, let me see. Idalis. Hi, Idalis. How are you guys? Thank you for everyone who's saying hi in the comments. I love that. So yeah, I went to work. I was at work all day, and then we got Fitbits. So when we went on our walk Saturday, all the ladies that were there wanted to get onto Fitbit and do like the Fitbit challenge. So I couldn't find mine, of course. And then right after I bought this one, which they are on clearance at Target, I found my original one, which is the one I like. It's the bigger Fitbit. Hi, first time here. Well, welcome to the channel, my love. Let me see if I can read your name. I love my puppies. Oh, I love my puggies. I'm blind. I probably need glasses now. I'm getting close to 40. Well, hello, welcome to the channel. What brings you here? So yes, we all decided that we were gonna get Fitbits so that we can track each other and motivate each other. And so I got mine on, and today I don't walk much, you guys. I sit behind a desk all day, so unfortunately, I did most of my steps after dinner. So I'm at 7,900 steps. Pretty good, right? I think I ended up walking like 3 miles. The one block I do around my house is about 3 miles long, so. But yeah. I need to get to at least 8,000. I'll get to at least 8,000 before the end of the night. So I will be giving away a Fitbit though, you guys. Hi, Donzi. It's so good to see you in the comments, my love. I will be giving away a Fitbit, and it's going to be to my live viewers. So make sure that if you're on this live, when we get off, you put it in the comments. Or actually, yeah, wait till we get off to put it in the comments, and we'll do win Fitbit and one lucky winner because I only purchased one extra one. So I got two. One for my cousin's birthday, I got her one, and then I got an extra one to be able to give away to one of my viewers. since we're all on this journey to try to get fit. And then the winner will be able to go into our private group so that you can be part of our Fitbit challenge. So make sure that you, if you don't stay on till we get off tonight, that you make sure you comment if you want to win the Fitbit tonight. Melissa, hi, how are you? Idali says that's great. Thank you. Lama Peggy says, I found your videos and you're so positive and I started Ozempic, so I wanted to watch your journey. Oh, thank you so much, love. Yes, being positive about that. It's you guys keep me motivated, and obviously I want to come on here and be a positive energy for everyone, because I know when I go through my journey, I always look for people who are on my same vibration, right? Like, we want to have positive people around us that are going to help us succeed and achieve our goals and whatnot. So I hope you find my channel inspiring. I started on Ozempic myself the first few weeks, so thank you for the like, my one like. So yeah, I started on the Ozempic journey myself, and I was on that for about, well, I did Ozempic 1 month, and then I did 2 months of the semaglutide, and then I've been on Mounjaro the rest of the journey. So, hey everyone, Kenneth here. Hi, Kenneth. What is here? Cletus1. We talk about your name all the time at work, so it's so good to see you in the comments, Kenneth. Thank you. I'm well. Hope everyone is having a great week. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, I'm having a great week. So Saturday really kick-started my walk again, you guys. I'm so grateful because it took a lot of pushing for me to do this walk. A lot of pushing from Debbie, Sean. Sean was great as far as, sending me locations and just kind of doing the research on that. And then Debbie at work was like, we're doing this, and then my cousin. So I have a great supportive team of people who really pushed me to do it, which was great because honestly, you guys, I had not gone walking since October. The last time I walked was literally the week before my surgery, which I had my surgery October 25th, and then I didn't walk anymore after that. So getting out there on Saturday and really feeling the sunshine on me and the breeze, it really, really made me realize how much I missed walking and just, being outdoors for a minute. I was never an exercise kind of person. So the fact that I'm sitting here saying that I missed it is crazy to me. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Let's see. Crissy says, are you on MJ now? Yes, I am still on Mounjaro. I have about 3 months left before I even go back to my doctor. Oh my gosh, you guys, I hadn't worn this lip gloss in so long, and it's a lip plumping lip gloss, and my lips feel weird right now. Like, they feel swollen. So yes, I am still on Mounjaro, and I plan to be on it for at least 3 more months because I have 3 months of the 7.5 that I just started. It's supposed to be my maintenance dose. So Dixie says, you've inspired me. I started walking this week. Yay! I'm so happy for you, Dixie. It's going to take a while for you to like it. At first, it was a chore for me. It was like, ugh. But you just have to do it. And then after a while, it becomes a habit. You know what they say? You have to do something 21 times, I think, before it becomes a habit. Could not be more true. It could be more true. Could not be. I can never get that right. It couldn't be more true because I didn't realize how much I was going to miss it. And I remember I was starting to get a nice little tan, last year when I was walking. And it feels good. I don't know, something about having that natural sunlight, because sunlight provides vitamin D. And usually when we go to the doctor, we're deficient in vitamin D because, like, people like me, I'm in an office all day, and then I drive home, and then I'm inside the house all day, and I hardly get to be out in the sun. So doing the walks is really my opportunity to catch that sunlight. If you guys hear my bird in the background, that is Shadow. He likes, after I start yapping, he likes to yap right alongside me. Melissa H says, hey Crissy, I'm about to go to bed, but saw you. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Well, you have a good night, love. Thank you for chiming in tonight. Clarissa says, I'm on the 7.5, but trying to see if I'll get out of my stall. Yes, the stalls are a pain. So I am changing my shot day from Monday to Friday. Yes, you can change as much as you see fit. I've changed my shot day so many times depending on my schedule. It's like for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've done it on Friday, and I am really hungry today. Like I had a good dinner and I cooked. Oh my gosh, you guys! I made a stir fry today with chicken from HEB. They sell the chicken already with the, what is that, marinade, and I threw it in the wok with some vegetables, and it was so good. Melissa says, took my first 12.5. Oh my gosh. It's good for me. Me and my daughter say good night to you too, Chris. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you so much. Um, yes, you have a good night. So, congratulations. I'm curious to see how you do because I know that you usually struggle every time you go up a dose. So, I hope you feel great, Melissa. I hope it feels okay. Hi, Erica. Yes, she has done amazing. Isn't it crazy how tiny she is? The Melissa's meet again. That's why I said Melissa H because I saw Melissa S in the comments earlier. Hey, Sean. It's so good to see you guys jumping on the live. You guys know that now live has where you could have multiple people on live. They just launched that not too long ago. So best believe I'm gonna have some of y'all come on here with me, so that we can kind of talk on our journeys. And I'm assuming that it's gonna be like Zoom where you can see, each person on the screen. So I'm really excited about that. I'm here. It's me. It's Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for chiming in tonight. I love it that you guys made it onto the chat today. Melissa says, I'm. It says, what is it? GL Melissa on 12.5. Carol says starting 7.5 on Sunday. Yay! Congratulations. Let's see. It's because you guys, I bought this font that's super cute on my phone. It has like little hearts for the O's and stuff like that, but it's so hard to read. I'm gonna have to go back to my plain old font because this font is so hard to read. Let me get closer here. It says, I'm worried what will happen when my weight is okay. I'm 145 now and my sugars are great. I'm on 7.5. I think I won't go up on dose anymore, but I don't want the doctor to take it away because I'm okay. So that is the issue that I run into, right? Like people keep telling me if your doctor is going to take it away from you, then find a doctor who's willing to support you in your journey and what you feel is best for you. But same thing, I'm on 7.5 and I'm on maintenance at this point. So I'm not sure if my doctor's going to want to keep me on it or not. Or if he's going to take it off of me. It's like my husband went to my doctor to get prescribed MJ because he is diabetic and he's also overweight, and so he was looking to lose some weight, and Dr. C's told him no. Why? Your diabetes is controlled with metformin right now. And my husband's like, well, I want to get off my medication. So everybody who's on MJ is starting to jump off of their cholesterol or their, metformin or whatever diabetic drugs they're on, or like high blood pressure and stuff. He's like, so I want to take that so that I can kind of stop taking everything else if that's going to help me do that. And Dr. C is like, no, you're doing great where you are. You've already lost some weight, blah, blah, blah. So he did not approve him to get on it. So he went to his nurse practitioner that he generally goes to that knows his history, and he hesitated nothing to write the Manjaro prescription for him. And he's been on it for 2 weeks now and has lost 8 pounds in 2 weeks. So hi Pam, how are you? It's so good to see you here. I'm still on the 7.5. Same here. Hi Dink Donk. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you here. And you caught me live. Yes. I think we talked about how you wanted the evening so that you could catch me live. Melissa H says, I wish I could have stayed on 10, but it wasn't available when I ordered it. So hopefully I feel okay on this 12.5. Yes. Hopefully the 12.5 works out and you don't have any issues. Maybe if you do, you would just have to like kind of wait more days in between. You know how you can stretch it out a little bit more. But you've done great, Melissa. You've done really, really well also. I finally made it to a live. Yay, Elsa! It's so good to see you here. I love how you guys start to know each other in the comments. I know when I go jump on Mindy's lives sometimes, or on who else's lives have I jumped on recently, and I see you guys in the comments, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's crazy how we've really built this community, not just here on my channel, but on everyone else's channels that do it. You're so welcome, Melissa. I always talk about you on your journey because, I know we've been kind of following each other closely. So I always talk about you in a really good way. My doctor said he will keep me on it as long as I want. See how Pam's doctor is willing to work with her and really cater to her needs. So I don't know what doctors he's going to tell me when I go back in a couple of months. We'll see what happens. I know that ultimately I'm going to have to get off this medication just because it's not sustainable long term, especially if the pricing goes up. We'll see when they come with. I know there's a weight loss version that's fixing to hit the market not too far from now. But I don't know if that's going to be affordable or not because Wegovy's not affordable. And if your insurance doesn't cover it, which mine does not, I wouldn't be able to afford it anyways. So I make the comment rounds. I know. I always see you. I see Dink Donk. I see BJ sometimes. There's several of us that I see in the comments on others. Sean says, thank you for the info Monday, Melissa. Aw. Dink Donk says, oh my God, this community is amazing. Plus, adding folks to Instagram is fun. Yes, so true. I have been neglecting Instagram. Instagram used to be my jam. Like that's all the social media that I had. It was just Instagram. And then I don't know, then I got on YouTube and I started just focusing all my energy on YouTube and that's why I've been kind of neglecting my Instagram page. It gets to be a lot like between posting here and on my TikTok channel and then I used to go live on TikTok. I haven't done TikTok live in quite a while. And so it just gets overwhelming. But I've been kind of trying to focus on growing my YouTube community. So I've been really focused on this platform, which I suck at it, to be honest. Like, I see everyone else is so great at, like, telling everybody when they're going to go live, posting on the community page here. And yeah, you guys, I'm not that great. Like tonight, I should have probably posted something earlier, like, "Hey, I'm gonna go on live," but I'm not a huge planner like that. Melissa S says, I start 10 in a few weeks. Just crazy how much MJ changed my life. Yes, it is definitely life changing. That I will say. I know sometimes people say that it's a miracle medication, and I don't know that I would necessarily call it a miracle medication just because um I still had to do the work for it, but it's definitely life changing because it really takes the edge off of hunger. And I think that's why I've been so successful on it because it's really taken away that background noise of always, because when you're hungry, all you can think about is what you're going to eat, what you want to eat. All good choices, go away because it's whatever's in front of me. It's whatever's the fastest, whatever's most convenient. And so that's what MJ's done for me, right? Like it's cut that edge, it's taken that off so I can make better decisions. And that's what's really changed for me. Susan says, my husband is diabetic and his doctor will not put him on MJ. He put him on Trulicity and hasn't lost any. I am on 12.5 and has lost 64 pounds in August. Wow, Susan, congratulations on your weight loss. 64 pounds is significant. I'm 1 pound away from hitting 60, so I know exactly how 64 pounds feels and how exciting that is. So congratulations to you, Susan. The same thing happened to my husband. That's why I mentioned it earlier. So it's really about finding a doctor who's willing to help you in your situation if that's really what you want to do, right? Did it help, Sean? Dink found my Insta. Is Ozempic affordable? It depends on where you go, Dundee. I was paying. I'm lying. When I was on Ozempic, I got a sample box from my doctor. But then I got on the semaglutide, which is the same as Ozempic. It's just the generic version of it, and that one was affordable because I was paying $125 a month for that medication, which had the same everything, the same side effects. I mean, it was the same chemical compound, right? It was just a different name. It was a generic version. Marina says, always beautiful. Oh, thank you. And this is, I get up at 4:30 in the morning to get ready for work. And then I went and worked out and everything. So this is my glow from my workout. Sean says, I noticed I'm still cold after MJ. Yes, I'm still cold, Sean, all the time. Like all the time. And my husband used to get annoyed with me because in the car it would be like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I gotta put the cool on. And now that he's on Manjaro, he's always cold. And he's like, oh my God, like it is very uncomfortable feeling cold like this all the time. Like you just can't, you don't make yourself warm. So that's why walking for me right now feels so good because it's like the breeze is just perfect. Like I don't feel cold or hot. Clarissa says, hi, Susan. My husband also on Trulicity and he only has lost 5 pounds, nothing more. Also diabetic and he still gets super craves bad and his doctor won't change him. Okay, so my mom was on Trulicity, you guys, and so was Debbie. My mom was on Trulicity and lost about 20 pounds on it, but it's not like you're gonna take these medications and you're gonna just lose weight, even with Manjaro, because they're not like magically melting fat or anything like that, right? That's what I always try to explain to people because they feel like, oh, you're gonna take this shot and then that's it. You start losing weight. That's not the case. You start losing weight as a side effect because of the hunger suppression and because you're naturally not eating as much and you're getting full really fast. And so, yes, you're gonna, you know, not eat as much without even thinking about it. So most people feel like they're not having to do anything, but in reality, they're eating less. They just don't realize it because they're still getting full. Um, but Trulicity is very much like metformin and all that, where they have the same, but you still have to control, right? Like if it's not suppressing your hunger that much, then you still have to make that conscious decision to eat within a calorie deficit to lose the weight. But I will say that my mom, she got taken off Trulicity. She had been on it for a couple months. She probably lost about 20 pounds on it over the course of 6 months or so. But then got on Manjaro and like immediately started losing much more weight because the hunger suppression was so much greater. And she's a diabetic also. But I can also say that Trulicity causes yeast infections like in women and stuff. And so that's an awful side effect to have in a medication. I would think that's an awful side effect. So, yes, I will say that Trulicity is not going to give you the same results as MJ. Um, Monica says, love you. You are such an inspiration. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much for telling me. I love when I hear you guys say that because, in honesty, I think you guys are my motivation. Um, Marina says, it's your personality that we love. Oh, thank you, babe. So you guys, I will post tomorrow a short with a before picture of me that Debbie found in her phone. Debbie takes the most unflattering pictures of me at work because, when I take my own pictures, I make sure that I look cute and I'm posing and the angle's right so that my double chin's not showing. Debbie don't care. She just snaps pictures. And so she'll like get memories come across her phone and she's like, oh my God, I don't remember you looking like this. And you guys, when I show you this picture tomorrow, I made a short of it on TikTok and people were like, you photoshopped this. I did not Photoshop that. But anyways, back to the personality thing. So then Debbie and I were having a conversation today and I was like, she's like, I just don't remember you like that. She's like, well, that just goes to show that it's your personality we love. And when it's not that we see the outside, because to us, you always look beautiful. She's like, I don't remember you looking like this. So that's crazy. But yeah, I get it. Cause sometimes you meet like really pretty people and they have horrible personalities and it really reflects. So thank you for that, Marina. I appreciate it. Melissa says, all right, really going to bed this time. My daughter's reading every word I type. Aw, well, you have a good night. It was so good seeing you here in the chats, babe. Clarissa says, good night, Mel. Night, Melissa. Oh my God, I love you guys. Everybody's saying good night. I am late to the train. She's probably already in a deep sleep. Pam says, I'm 193 from 240. I can barely believe it. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Pam. That's amazing. How does it feel to be under 200 pounds? Isn't it crazy? Because I still can't, like, even my cousin Erica, who she also hadn't been under 200 pounds in God knows how long. For me, it's been 20 years. And it's just incredible, like, that I was finally able. And now I'm mortified. Like, I am mortified to be over 200 again. Like, I want to try everything in my power this time around to be disciplined and not go over that 200-pound mark. Definitely not a miracle drug. Very much agree. The food noises are gone. I'm also cold. Yep. Ding says, damn, good job, Pam. Yes, that is amazing. I love how you guys are so supportive in the comments. Thank you for that. I had some bad comments from people on my on your channel who think if we pre-diabetic we don't deserve to be on MJ. Aren't we all want to be healthy? Yes, exactly, and not become diabetic. Exactly, Marina. So I have a story about that too. Sean says, "Oh my God, yes, it did help. Freezing cold thermostat wars at work. Oh my God, yes. My boss, the man that you guys see sometimes in my lives, is so hot all the time. Like he's always walking around the plant. So he walks in and he wants it to be like 60 degrees in there. And yeah, we're always fighting about the thermostat. Ding says, money now, period. Right. I'm freezing all day. My seat warmer is always, yes. Oh my God, you guys, same here. I use a space heater. I do too. I have a little heater under my desk, but even sometimes I'm like crouched, like huddled up, like in a little ball down there because I'm trying to get all the hot air on me. Because even that's not enough sometimes. Um, you're so welcome, Pam. Yes. Lisa says, yes, Crissy, I agree. I tell him he has to put in the work and change his eating habits, but it's been 2 years on Trulicity and they haven't used his dosage either. They haven't upped his dosage. Um, Wamby says, I have slowly gone up on doses, but not by choice because of shortages. Was doing very well in the 12.5, but now not available in my area, so I'm up to 15 starting this week. Oh wow. I'm curious to know how you feel on that. My mom got pushed up down to the 15 and she didn't feel any different. I never felt any different either going from doses, even when I skipped a dose. Like I never felt sick or anything like that. But I know some people get really sensitive and they do feel sick if they skip up on doses. What happened to the videos in Spanish? I know, I'm so lazy. I'm sorry. I started off with this great idea of me doing videos in Spanish, and then that's why I tell you guys I can't be planning stuff. Like I just got to do it. Like I just got to sit here one day and just start doing the videos in Spanish because if I start to think, I'm an overthinker. Like I want to analyze everything I'm gonna say and do and post, and then it just doesn't get done because I keep thinking about it instead of just doing it. Just like this live tonight, I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Oh well, like we'll figure it out. Let's see what happens. And so here we are. So yes, I will try to keep up with that. Um, well, my bestie was like that. Debbie don't care. Let's see. Yes, we do got this, guys. Marina says, I'm cold and super itchy. I'm the only one that has a side effect. Sometimes I have to take Benadryl. Yeah, that's true. I was really itchy after my surgery and I would take Benadryl also and that would help. But I don't think I've realized that I'm itchy during Manjaro. I love all your videos, girl. I've lost so much weight on this medication. I started at 186. I'm now 150. Yay! Congratulations, Cecilia. That's so good to hear. Started on 5 milligram, now on 12.5. I'm so afraid of gaining weight again. I get it, girl. Like, that is me. Like, I am mortified that I will go back over 200 because of how good I feel right now, how, like, comfortable I am. Like, just the confidence, like everything. Like now I see pictures of me when, I was 200, well over 200 pounds. And I'm like, I never want to be that person again because I know how insecure and uncomfortable I was. And I didn't realize it until now that everything's just so much easier. Like crossing my legs, not running out of breath when I walk across the hall. Just little things that we don't realize that we got so used to doing when we were heavier that now when I'm smaller, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I feel so much more comfortable now, so much more like light on my feet. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. Let me see, where am I? I'm off to bed. I'm glad I got to see you live. Oh, thank you. You have a good night. And welcome to the channel again. Sean says, congrats, Cecilia. Yes, congrats. Melissa says, I'm down 30 pounds in 3 months on MJ. A1C went from now. Wow, congratulations. Isn't that great? Like Debbie's A1C is like so good too now. Good night, Peggy Lover. I love that. So yes, Debbie, how much did your A1C go down? I know, I'm sorry, I don't remember. I know you said 5.6, 5 point, is that what it was? But you were like up higher. So I read about so many different stories and journeys. It's hard for me to keep numbers straight. But Debbie's went down a few points also, which is great because she had never seen numbers that good either. So 7.2 to 5.9. I was close. I was close. So yes, that's great. I mean, this is what that is about. And yes, to the comment earlier about people being negative about, pre-diabetic people taking this. So you guys saw that I did the news story, right? Which was a little bit backhanded because when I talked to the reporter, she was very like, we're not going to touch on the controversial side of it. We're not even, you don't even have to say if you're diabetic or not. It's not going to be any I gotcha questions, anything like that. Like, it's literally about your journey and what you've done. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, they're doing a story about how this medication is life changing. Like, I get it. And then when you saw the whole story, it had a lot more about how it's a diabetic medication and how it's the craze on social media and influencers are influencing people to take this medication. And it's like, I don't think I ever set out to influence anyone to take the medication. I think I just wanted to share my journey because I don't know about you guys, but when I start doing something, whether it's keto or fasting or whatever it may be, like I go on straight to Google, YouTube, and to read and to learn from other people's experiences. And that's kind of what I want to do because it was such a new medication when it came out that there was no one talking about it anywhere. And so I was like, I want to really document day by day what I'm feeling and what I'm going through so that when other people go to do what I did, they can at least have some sort of resource and know what it's going to be like taking this medication. And so it's not that I set out to like, oh, you be on this, take this. That was never my intention. And so, yes, I went, so I didn't realize that, and I talked about this on one of my other videos, but I was feeling good, you guys. I was, oh my god, I was on the news, and I sent the link to all my family and friends, and I was like, the story is out, and I still thought it was a really good story, like it was told fairly well. And then I had one person reach out to me on my Instagram, and she sent a screenshot of the Facebook page and was like, "Girl, I'm sorry about all the hate you're getting, but I think you look amazing." And I'm like, hate? What hate? Oh my god, like everybody on my platform, on my YouTube channel was like super supportive and like, oh my god, like so proud of you, whatnot. And then I went to their Instagram page and Facebook page. Big mistake. Big mistake. Because then I saw all the negativity, and of course, and people were so dramatic, you guys. Oh my god. There was literally people like, oh, it's because of people like you that diabetics are dying and losing their limbs and losing their eyesight. Like, I'm sorry, but no one prior to Manjaro was having these issues unless they have their diabetes uncontrolled. And that is not my fault if, but you guys, I had to just stop. I stopped getting on. Luckily, like I always mention, I have such a great support system at home and at work because the girls are like, you need to stop getting on there, like seriously. So I did, but it's crazy because I always preach that also. I'm always like, you guys have to understand that if you had been given the opportunity 5-10 years ago, because Ozempic was around 50, I mean, Ozempic's been around, or semaglutide's been around for over 15 years now. If you had been given the opportunity before you became diabetic to take that medication and become a healthier you mean to tell me you would have said no? No, because Joe Blow might need the medication more than I do. Who says that? I mean, come on, you guys. And so that's why I'm always like, I would love for everyone to be able to have the opportunity to do something about their health before it's too late. Isn't that the ultimate goal? Like, you always want to make sure you catch something before it's too late if you can, right? So that's always my take. And I don't even, like, you guys, this channel has really helped me build thick skin because if I had experienced this even 3-4 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. It really is extremely exhausting, like staying positive when you have so many people. And it was like, some people were just straight out rude, like, apparently this weight loss medication is not working on you because you're still fat. Or, just attacking me and my personal image. And it's like, you guys should better be glad that I'm not some, weak minded or have some kind of mental issues or, even like ever thought about hurting myself, because those comments could literally push someone over the edge that way. And so, that's why I would never, I just don't see how people are that negative online, because, you never know what somebody's going through. And sometimes they look a certain way in front of people, but then you just don't know what they're going through in life and what your words could make somebody do ultimately. So yes. Anyway, sorry you guys. I get really passionate when we talk about that kind of stuff. So let me get back to the comments. Jazzy says, I love your videos and I have received so much great information from you. I'm down 40 pounds in 4 months and I'm starting to feel so much better in my body. Yay, Jazzy, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. 40 pounds in 4 months is phenomenal. You are losing an average of 10 pounds a month, which is on the higher side. So you're doing great, and I'm so happy for you. I know how great it feels to lose that weight. Melissa says, yes, I remember Debbie mentioning a few weeks ago on your live. Congrats. Yes, congrats. Let's see. Idali says, glad I caught your live. Always enjoy your videos. Night, everyone. Good night, my love. Pam says, thank you, Melissa. Dink says, girl, never trust the media. Also, I love seeing my hands change. Right! I'm finally able to wear my engagement and wedding ring again. My hands have gotten so skinny and bony. I almost don't even recognize. Oh my god. So, yes, that picture that Debbie showed me today, I look like I have little mitts on my hands. Like, who would have thought? Like, sometimes I can't even wear my wedding ring anymore because it gets so loose. Like, it almost fell off my hand the other day. So sometimes I don't put it on anymore because I'm afraid that it'll slide off. Like, when I'm really cold, my hands shrink even more, and I'm afraid it'll slide off and I'm gonna lose my ring. Sean says, I invited my friend tonight. She is here and just started MJ and has lost so much weight in less than a week. Jasmine, tell your story. Oh my goodness, yes, Jasmine, tell us your story. I'm so happy that you have Sean. She's such a great motivator, you guys. Debbie says, yes, Dink, the hand transformation. Oh my god, it's crazy. Hi, Eric. Oh my god, it's so good to see you here in the comments. I'm so excited. I never get to see you live. Debbie says, hi, Jasmine. Jasmine says, I did make a comment about my journey. Okay, I'm sorry. I probably read it when we talked about it, right? Let me see. I get so caught up reading, just reading. Um, okay, is it Jazzy? Jasmine, let me see. I did make a comment. Let's see. Monica says, hoping that the medical field and public will catch up with science and realize being overweight is a medical condition that needs treatment even before you become diabetic. Yes, I hope so too, but I just do not see it. Also, don't diabetics use insulin to survive? Not all diabetics, but when you're an extreme diabetic, yes, because like my grandma's been on insulin for many years now. I didn't know MJ or Ozempic how diabetics live. I could be wrong. So yeah, I don't think you necessarily need it to. I mean, diabetics just need to control their diabetes, which can easily be done with medications like Trulicity, metformin. There are hundreds of medications that diabetics can use outside of like Ozempic or whatnot. Hi, Wiley. Oh my goodness, my love. It's so good to see you. I miss you. I love the videos that Debbie sends of you with the crystal way. So it's so good to see you in the comments, Wiley. Let's see. Wamby says, I had that moment today where someone noticed that I was losing weight. As I walk away, I got super emotional because I got so comfortable with being fat that I didn't notice I was fat. If that makes sense. Yes, it totally makes sense. Sean says, right, people can be horrible. They really can. It's amazing. Carol says, biting my tongue when people give me the crap about Manjaro. It has saved me. My health was not okay being obese. I've lost 30 pounds and going to start 10 milligrams tomorrow. I'm not stopping. And you shouldn't have to, Carol. I'm so proud of you and your journey also. Pumpkin says, I don't think it's anyone's fault that there's a shortage. Exactly. It is manufactured. That's what I always tell people. Like, I didn't create the shortage. The manufacturer not producing enough medication caused the shortage. It's the company's fault. They need to be more organized and prepared. I'm diabetic and never thought of blaming anyone for my medical problems. Thank you. I love when the community is still supportive in that way, because yes, it is no one's fault, to be honest. I mean, and the entitlement that so many of these people have, like they're entitled to this and no one else, is really, what amazes me. um, it makes me feel like, could you imagine at some point in life if there was another pandemic like COVID, right? That, we're like freaking out about, and only the rich can afford medication, and only the rich feel entitled to take it, or the people who can afford it, or the people that can get their hands on it. Like, can you imagine if the craze that MJ created, could you imagine if it was really a medication that we needed to save lives because we had some crazy disease develop, and they can't keep up with demand? I mean, yeah, it's scary. Marina says something that can help you feel better. Let me see. Because you feel so good and you tell everybody that there is H. Let me see. TM says, I'm down 54.9 pounds now. Weigh in Wednesday. I weighed in at 164. Yay. Had my doctor appointment today. He is keeping me on the 7.5. Congratulations. 164. That's Erica's goal. She wants to be at 165. So that's so awesome. Sean says, yes, I experienced that with my ring too. Also, there are tons of DM meds on the market. Yes, there are. That's what I always say. Like, what have you guys been doing all this time? Do you like silk material, Crissy? Like silk, like in tops, or like what kind of like silk material in general? Pam says they have commercial now supporting. I know somebody told me that earlier, that they had ran a commercial in New York already talking about MJ. So they're like, oh my God, I hope they're ready, because now people are really going to be talking about it. I started MJ on Friday and have lost 10.6 pounds as of today. Yay! That's so awesome. 10.6 pounds, excuse me, in just a few days, because if you started Friday, it hasn't even been 7 days yet. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. Good for you. So, what are you doing different that you started MJ? Jasmine, like, what is your diet looking like these days? What are you drinking, not drinking? What are you doing different? Because I think for a lot of people that are not losing weight in the beginning like that, they really are curious as to what we're eating or what we're doing different to be able to lose so much weight. So yes, I'd love to know. Q Smith, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Q, how are you? Um, let's see. There is a shortage on Adderall too. Yes, yes, there is. I hear it's very popular these days. Just the beginning, Jasmine. That's right. Do you have? Yes, I do. I have one bird. Can you hear him really loud? Shadow. And for whatever reason, when he hears me yapping, he wants to yap right along with me. So I can go get him for you guys so you could see. Missed the beginning, but I'm here now. Oh, welcome, Kevs. I'm so glad that you caught us on live today. I saw the commercial too today. I know so many people were talking about this commercial that they saw. Dink says, Jasmine, enjoy the ride, but take note. Start taking vitamins, up your iron, and eat. You know what? Now that you say that, Dink, about upping your iron, I've been craving red meat so bad. And I don't know if it's because I'm not eating as much red meat, and maybe my body's low in iron, because you know how they say when you crave certain things, like if you crave water, it's because you're probably dehydrated, or if you crave salt. I'm craving like red meat. Like I want steak all the time right now. Like I don't eat it still every day, but I think about it every day. And eat a lot of protein, or else you will start losing a lot of hair like all the rest of us. The rapid weight loss will shock your system. Yes, been there, done that. I'm almost 50 pounds down on MJ in 5 months. Yay! Congratulations, Money. Now that is great. What kind of bird? He is a cockatiel. He was born February 22nd of 2022, so he just had his first birthday. We got him when he was only about 3 months old. MJ is not approved by FDA, right? So how are diabetics dying? So Manjaro is FDA approved. It's FDA approved for diabetes. It is not FDA approved for weight loss yet, and that's always the craze, right? That it's not FDA approved for weight loss, but it is FDA approved for diabetics. Craving red meat and mushrooms. Oh my god, I just literally bought mushrooms this week for my groceries, and I was supposed to throw them into my stir fry today, and I forgot. Not a big deal though, because I'll eat mushrooms with anything. So you're right. I've been craving mushrooms too, but I love mushrooms generally. I wish I could post a side by side pic of me on here. It's unbelievable. My friend posted it, and I cried. Pam, I will post it for you, girl. If you want to show the world how different you look, like send me the picture, email it to me, and I will post it for you in the community. As a matter of fact, if you guys want to share your stats and like do a side by side photo of yourselves, I can do that like weekly for you guys. To post you on my page and kind of give you a shout out and post your before and afters. If that's an idea, I would definitely do it for you guys. Sandra says MJ is definitely approved by FDA or it wouldn't be available. So no, there are many medications that can be prescribed that are not FDA approved, right? Because FDA approval, there's like weight loss supplements and stuff that are not FDA approved. It just means that you're taking it at your own risk, basically. Even though, I mean, even though it's FDA approved, it still can be a risky medication to take. TM says, been on MJ since September 26th. I'm starting to experience the hair loss. Any suggestions to help stop this? So I don't think there really is a whole lot you can do other than kind of keep up with your vitamins, probiotics, biotin, collagen, things of that nature. Because anytime you lose a lot of weight, and it's not just Manjaro, it's people who get the stomach surgeries, people who just lose a ton of weight really quickly, even if you're doing it the healthy way, because what extreme weight loss causes hair loss. And the gaunt face, that's also not like a Manjaro thing or an Ozempic thing. That literally happens. Oh, sorry, you guys. I don't know if that messes up. That literally happens anytime you lose a ton of weight, especially if you lose it fast. Erica says, me too with the meat. I never really ate a lot of red meat. Oh, I know, girl. I know you don't like meat. So for you to say that you've been craving red meat means a lot. Okay, so it's not just me. Maybe it's just because we're, let's see. Cupty, I hope I said that right, says, hi, Crissy. Great to meet you live. Yay! I'm so glad you made it to the live. Lost 5 pounds so far on MJ. Started in November. Watching your channel inspired me on the journey. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, and congratulations on your 55 pounds. That is great. Red meat seems to take longer to digest. I would say I agree with that, because when I eat fajitas, I get really bad like stomach pains and cramps or whatnot. Kev says, smack the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you guys. I forget to remind everyone to hit that like button. It's Pumpkin says, I am diabetic since I was a child. It's no one's fault. Not even mine. I'm on insulin. It's not enough, and Ozempic or Trulicity. Not everyone can take that medication. I can't breathe on Ozempic. Oh wow, so you must have like an allergic reaction to the semaglutide, because that's what Ozempic is. So that's interesting. My grandma's been a diabetic for over 30 years now also, and she takes insulin 3 times a day. But she's always had her, I wouldn't say great, because she doesn't follow a healthy diet. I think she does now, but back in the day, like, she would literally know, okay, I'm gonna eat what I want because I'm gonna inject myself, and that's gonna help my blood sugar regulate, which is the wrong mindset to have. But a lot of people, the reality is that a lot of people who are diabetic, do not watch their diet per se, right? Because diet just means what you eat on a daily basis. They do not watch what they eat. They still eat what they want, as much as they want, because they feel like, well, I'm gonna take a pill and that's helping regulate my diabetes. As you said, Pumpkin, some people are genetically born with it, or I know a lot of children who are diabetics, and it really is regardless of what they eat, because genetically you just have that illness. But a lot of people do have onset of diabetes because of poor eating habits, and especially here in the United States, because obviously we've not been schooled properly on how to maintain a proper diet. Jasmine says, lots of water. I tried to drink a gallon a day. Oh my God, you guys. The water thing is still a struggle for me. It says light breakfast, eggs and turkey, mostly salads and chicken breast. I work out 5 days a week. And yes, I take my vitamins. Thanks for the kind words, you guys. Oh, that's so good to hear. So, see, I think that because last week I drank a lot of water. Y'all know I don't like drinking water, but I drank a lot of water last week. And then I dropped to 182. And so I think there is like legit a correlation between. I'm going to go grab a shadow, you guys, so that you can meet him. Let's see, instead of Ozempic face, I have Ozempic butt, no matter how many squats I'm doing a day. Oh, how funny that you mentioned that, because we were just talking about that at the office today, weren't we, Debbie? Um, where do we send the photos for my before now? So you can send them to my email. It's going to be CrissyGLifewithMe@gmail. If you go into one of my videos, I try to put on any of my recent videos, I have where it says collab or contact me, and it has my email address link, but it's Crissy, CRISSYG, life, LIFE, with me at gmail.com. You can send it there, and I will just leave me your stats and whatever you want me to put in the description, and I will post it for you. So that's so funny that you mentioned that, Dink, because yes, we were just talking about that in the at the office. Sandra says, Jasmine, how much weight do you have to lose? Pam says, it won't let me find your email. So it's CrissyGLifewithMe@gmail.com. Sandra says, you don't mind me asking. Donzi says, do you find you don't crave some trigger foods you did before? I didn't at the beginning, but now I do. Jasmine says, I would like to lose another 40 pounds if possible. Girl, anything is possible. If you put your mind to it and you're motivated, and with Sean by your side, you have no excuse. Because let me tell you, that girl is a coach. She is a beast. That day that she was walking with us, she made sure I went up that hill. So I know you could do it. Debbie says, where did my butt go? Girl. We were definitely having the butt conversation today. Sandra says, good luck to you. I hope to lose about 50 more and I will be happy. Still considered overweight. Exactly. Like, I'm still considered morbid obese. Even, yeah, I'm just not, before I was extreme morbid obese or something like that. I think now I'm just considered obese. I don't know, something like that. But I'm like, oh, well, whatever. At least I feel comfortable now. And I think I'm out of that danger zone, the pre-diabetic danger zone. Sean says, me too. I have MJ butt too, but I've been squatting. I need to start doing squats too. Pumpkin says, I'm craving meat every day. It's crazy. I bought the Ninja Grill and I'm eating meat daily when I never cared for meat, and now I want it. This grill strains the fat, so I'm happy with that. I just saw some grills today and I thought about like getting one, because same here, like I told my husband today, I was like, I don't know why. All I can think about is steak. That's what I want to eat, is steak or fajitas or, just beef. And then I bought the chicken meat to make my chicken teriyaki today with the vegetables or whatnot. And then I'm like, I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I buy beef? I could have did beef and broccoli, just like I did the chicken and broccoli today. But yeah, because I don't know what it is, but I'm like really craving meat. I did get back acne. Oh no. Hopefully it clears up once your body gets used to it. Sean's like, oh my God, Crissy. Uh-huh. Jasmine says, oh, I know. Sean thinks she's the boss of me. Debbie says, my legs still burn trying to outstep Sean. Steak, and lots of ground turkey, lettuce wraps. You guys, I just bought stuff to make wraps because I'm not a wrap kind of girl, but I did buy some stuff. Let me go grab Shadow really quick, you guys, so y'all can meet Shadow. Shadow! Hi, Shadow. Come here, dear. Come here. Oh, hi, Shadow. You want to go see everybody online? So this is, say Shadow. Shadow. This is Shadow, you guys. Say Shadow. He does talk. Oh, we're just going to get on the mic, huh? Say Shadow. I got him because he has got blush on his cheeks. Right, Shadow. Shadow. Tell everybody what your name is. Tell them your name. Shadow. Tell him your name. Say Shadow. I don't know if you guys got to hear it, but he does say his own name. And he says Teeny, and he says Masito. And he says, don't you? And he's only a year old and he started saying all that before. So yes. Okay, let's get back over here. So sweet. Hi, Shadow. TM says, I was on the 2.5 for 2 months, 5 milligram for 2 months, and Sunday I'll be starting 7.5 for the third month. Lost the most on 2.5, so did I. I only eat 20 grams a day of carbs, protein, veggies, and drink lots of water. So I think I just need to get back to the basics also. I've kind of really slowed down on the weight loss. And as you said, I lost the most at the 2.5. But I want to say that at the beginning of my journey, I was really focused. I was really trying to lose the weight. I was really trying to take advantage of the medication. And now it's just kind of like, Shadow? Now it's kind of like, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I've already lost almost 60 pounds. It's like, how much more do I really want to lose? Because initially I only wanted to get down to 205, and here I am sitting at 185, in which Eric and I just had that conversation because we're both like, when is enough going to be enough? When am I finally going to be able to say I'm happy where I'm at? When am I going to accept that this is a good, point to maintain? Because realistically, I'm never going to be 130 pounds. I'm never going to be 125 pounds. Like, that's just not realistic for me, even though that's probably my ideal weight. So when am I going to finally say, I'm happy where I'm at? I'm comfortable. Like, I'm doing things I never did before. It's just, when is enough, right? Dink says, oh my God, you said blush on his cheeks. That's the sweetest thing ever. Shadow is beautiful. Love him. Oh, thank you. Eric says, how are you doing now that you are not on MJ? I'm still on MJ, so I'll be on it for the next 3 months or so for my maintenance, and then I don't know what'll happen after that. I don't crave sugar anymore. If I do, Shadow gives kisses. Kissy. Okay, Shadow. Y'all hear it? Shadow. My goofball. I love my shadow. I absolutely love birds. I think in another life I was a bird. I don't know why they fascinate me. And I would love to have like a macaw or something like that can have full on conversations, because Shadow only teases me. He doesn't have full conversations with me. But I would love to have a big bird, but I can't afford those birds. They're like $6,000 and up, so Shadow's gonna have to do. Sandra says, yes. I have to know what is realistic. I was down to 155 when I was in my 30s, and I realized it would be ridiculous at 56 for me now. So yes, see, that's what I mean, right? Like, you have to find that, where am I happy and comfortable and still healthy and not risking like my health, because, right now maybe 185 is okay for me, but maybe it won't be okay for me later. So yes, love Shadow's color. Thank you. That's why we called him Shadow. Well, Shadow because he's gray like a shadow, but also because he was born 2/22/22. So it's Shadows, like in Spanish, like dos. So yeah, that's where his name came from. I've been grilling chicken and meat. Oh, you wanted to be on my shoulder, huh? I've been grilling chicken and meat on the grill. That it makes dieting great. And dessert, usually sugar-free Jello with sugar-free whipped cream. It's yummy. Thank you, Manjaro. I don't need insulin as much. Yay, that's so good. I'm so happy for you. Isn't it so wonderful when you're able to start weaning off of certain medications, or like being able to lessen the insulin intake? So I'm so happy for you. Sandra says, Melissa, I have been inconsistently doing Weight Watchers. I pay for the app monthly. I did Weight Watchers once and I lost about 30 pounds. Weight Watchers requires a lot of discipline also, and calorie counting. I love that it was very open. Like, they didn't judge you for eating anything, because that's the whole point of Weight Watchers, is finding balance and being able to eat. Oh, come here, baby. I want you to poop on my pillows. So yeah, I did love Weight Watchers for that reason. Tiffany says, how tall are you, if you don't mind me asking? So I am 5'2". I'm 5'2". So at 240 something pounds, I was an Oompa Loompa. But my heaviest weight ever was after my last baby. I was weighing 267. So 5'2", weighing 267. I remember that was not 267. Sorry, that's what my husband was weighing. 252. 252 was my highest weight ever. And I was like almost a size 20 at that point. I went to Weight Watchers website and got a deal for 10 months, 10 a month for 6 months. Oh wow. I haven't been, Weight Watchers used to have these raspberry chocolate bars. Oh my God, they were so good. Like I loved going to the meetings just so I could buy me a box of raspberry chocolate bars. And I don't think they make them anymore. This was a very, very long time ago. So I follow another MJ tuber called Amy, and she just posted that Weight Watchers just bought Sequence. Yes, they actually announced that on the news. They don't know how the partnership is going to work yet. They didn't announce any of that. But they did say that Sequence Health was probably going to try to maybe like work side by side with Weight Watchers. So that's pretty cool. I'm wondering how it's going to go. Um, I think it will help me shape my eating habits. Yes, most definitely. I will say that I loved Weight Watchers. I would cheat. So the day that we would have to go weigh in, because I don't know if it's the same now, but I used to go in weekly to a Weight Watcher meeting, and I even dragged Erica, my cousin, with me. At one point, we were like going to, my mother-in-law got me on it. And then she quit after like 2 weeks. So I stayed there by myself. But I kept going for maybe 3 or 4 months. And I managed to lose about 30 pounds back then. I was still in the 200s. So like I've never gotten out of the 200s no matter what diet I've done. And so what I loved about Weight Watchers is that they didn't judge you when you did go to the meetings. They were very motivating and inspirational and very positive. It was a group, usually mostly women, who would talk about recipes, who would like, hey, you guys, you could do a low calorie 7-Up cake, and all it is a cake box mix and a 7-Up and things like that. Like they were very always talking about, hey, you can eat popcorn and put Splenda on it so that it could mimic like kettle corn. And so they always had a ton of really good ideas to help you stay. But yeah, I remember on weigh-in day, I would literally eat some popcorn, and that's all I would eat all day so that I could be the lightest possible when I would go in for my Weight Watcher weigh-in. But it did help me lose. I just, again, Weight Watchers is very much about portion control. And this is why I say to all these negative naysayers who are like, well, what's going to happen when you stop taking Manjaro? Well, I'll probably be starving, and I'll probably have to talk myself out of stopping at Shipley's Donuts every morning like I've done the last 10 years. But even with Weight Watchers, it was very much focused on portion control. Yes, you could eat whatever you wanted, but the focus was portion control, obviously. And the moment that you stop doing portion control, you gain your weight back. And that's the thing with any diet. So it doesn't matter if you lose weight the healthy way. It doesn't matter if you lose weight eating. You okay, baby? Here, let me go put you up. Come on. All right, you guys, let me go put him up really quick. Shadow! Shadow, shadow! No. All right, you guys, sorry about that. Yeah, so no matter how you lose weight, if you do it the right way, exercising, eating right, portion control, magic medication, pills, protein shakes, what was that one where you used to drink 2 shakes, Slim Fast, anything that you do that helps you lose weight and you do not maintain that for the rest of your life, you will gain the weight back. So even all of us on MJ, it's not like it magically melted your, even liposuction. Okay, you guys, I've been there, done that. I've had many surgeries, tummy tucks, liposuction everywhere. And even though with lipo, your fat cells are sucked out and they will never be there again, but the rest of your fat cells that are still there will grow even bigger. So it doesn't matter what you do if you do not sustain a healthy lifestyle for the rest of your life and you do not watch what you eat for the rest of your life, you will gain the weight back. It's just, there's no, it's not, it's pretty easy. Let's see. You can do Weight Watchers completely virtually. Yes. For a higher price, you can go in person too. Yeah, I used to like going in person because, like I said, you get to be like, you get to meet people and like really like, what do you call it? Like, oh my God, you guys, my brain is fried. What do you call, not market yourself, but you could really, there's a word for it. I'm sure somebody will tell me right now. Pumpkin says, having to worry about calories and carbs is so hard, but MJ has made it much easier. I drink Boost high protein and my hair is growing back. Ooh, I was just wondering about that. Like, because Sean mentioned how she drinks protein and plant-based protein, and I really was looking for something today because believe it or not, you guys, I like drinking green juice. I know that's weird, but I like the taste of like apple, like apples with like cucumbers and lime and like those refreshing flavors and celery. But it has to have green apple. And I enjoy that. So I don't know if there's some kind of like green powder that's actually palatable. If you guys know of one, let me know in the comments. Um, Dondi says, let's see, I would have said I will never be lower than 150 again. My body can't do that. But crazy thing is I am now in the 130s. But I'd be happy at 150. My mindset is to embrace and love wherever I am. Yes, that is what me and Erica were just talking about today on the way home. Because she's struggling with that and she saw herself on my video where we did our walk on Saturday and she's like, I don't see myself like that. She's like, I watched myself on the video and usually I would turn away because I'm too ashamed to look at myself for more than a few minutes because I just don't want to see myself. She's like, and this time I could watch the entire thing and really feel like, wow, you can see a difference. But in your body every day, like even when I was 240 something pounds, I'm like, Debbie, why did y'all let me walk around like that? I'm over here thinking I look good and look at me. Like it's just crazy because I don't know if somebody called it reverse body dysmorphia, where I'm over here walking around thinking I look cute and then I see my pictures and I'm like, why did nobody tell me that then? Like I'm over here feeling good about myself and it was not cute. So, you know, really learning to embrace yourself. Let's see. Dink says, I guess the main focus is learn how to eat what. Yes, exactly. So when we reach our goal, we aren't feeling anxious and stressing, knowing that the meds are coming to an end. Exactly. That's why I feel like I'm addicted to this medication sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is to be a crackhead, but I would imagine that it feels this way. Like, I need my next shot. Like, I start to feel like if I miss a dose one day, sometimes I've gone to work and I'm like, crap, I didn't inject myself. And I'm perfectly fine. It's just that for a second, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't inject myself. Like as if I'm going to blow up back to 241, that day because I forgot to inject myself. So I completely understand with the whole mindset of, feeling like we need to really focus now while we still have this. Sean says, I need lipo. Girl, stop. Where? You have like the most gorgeous body. Tiffany says, did you ever change up your injection site? So I tried it once on my thigh. And I was going to start doing shorts on this, you guys, because I hear so many people giving out information that is not true. I did it on my thigh once, and my thigh hurt for a good 30-45 minutes after. And then it would occasionally, I would feel like a sharp pain if I would, when I was walking. So then I was mortified to ever do it on my thigh again. I don't know what it is about doing it in my arm that just freaks me out. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to hurt as much or, but in my mind, I think it's going to be killer on my arm. I don't know why. My stomach, I really don't feel anything. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel a sting, but it's not a big deal. And it doesn't scare me to do it in my stomach for whatever reason. So no, I just alternate. Like 1 week I do it on the right side, 1 week I do it on the left side. Why? Because I read to do that. And so I just do it. Also, like the whole refrigeration thing and doing the shot, if it's room temperature versus straight out of the fridge, that's a lie. I've already tested the theory. It does not hurt any more or any less if it's room temperature. Sometimes I take it room temperature and it stings really bad. So that's not a real thing. Pam says, Crissy, could you please check to see if the picture I sent came to you? I'm not computer savvy. I'll check for you, Pam. I won't be able to do it right now because I'll kick myself off the live, and my other phone's not working at the moment. Oh, no, I don't have. It works if I use a mouse. Did you guys know that you could plug a mouse into your phone and use it instead of your finger? I did not know that, but it is a thing. It really does work. And see, hi, babe. I'm so glad you made it to the live. Sandra, network is the word. Network, yes. There you go. Market yourself. Network, yes. It was a really great opportunity. And I hate networking, But when I'm about around a bunch of women, like Saturday, where we're all on the same path and the same journey and experiencing the same struggles, like I love that. I get very intimidated when I walk into a room of like people I don't know for like other events, and as much as people think I'm well put together and have a like outgoing personality, when I'm in a room full of people I don't know and don't know anything about them, I get tunnel vision and I don't like to talk. But like when I would go to the Weight Watchers meetings, I felt very comfortable because I knew we were all there with the same struggles or whatnot. um Crissy, you are beautiful inside and out. Oh, thank you, my love, that means so much to me. um I do strive on always, like, being a nice person, a good person. Selena says, "Hey, Crissy, do you mean connect with others?" Yes, same thing, like connecting with others, right? Networking was the word I was looking for, though. Um, Chastity says, "I used to like the meeting too. That was a way for me to build a community like we do on TikTok and YouTube." Yes, of course. That's exactly how I felt. And see, have you ever prepped the pen and squirted out the dose? So no, I have not done that because I'm very like I wait to I'm ready to inject to unlock it. But I have heard other people do that, and I have heard that Eli Lilly will replace one box once a year. Like if you accidentally left it out, or if you lost a box, or if you damaged your pens, or anything like that. Somebody accidentally froze their pens one day because they put it in their fridge, but their fridge setting was too high, too cold, and so they froze their pens. And so Eli Lilly, if you call them, they will do like a once a year replacement if you need, on that dose. So you can do that. I love green juice. I do the pineapple detox every morning, cucumber, ginger, lemon. I wish you lived close to me so I can be like, hey girl, I'm gonna go by your house and pick up some juice. It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I do a lot, you guys. I know I say that I'm lazy, but I do a lot. Like I get up at 4:30 in the mornings to get ready for work. My commute is about an hour and a half to get to the office. I'm busy all day. We have at any given time between 130 to 150 employees at my site, and it's just me by myself in HR. And then I take another hour and a half to get home, and then I usually get home, talk to the kids, cook dinner, sit down to eat dinner, and then by then it's already almost 7:30, and then I'm either recording a video or like now we're going to start incorporating our walks again. So it's just a lot going on all the time. And then I also do hair and makeup. So on the weekends, sometimes I have clients that'll come over to do hair and makeup, and that takes a whole day of preparation because I've got to clean everything, disinfect all my brushes, everything. And so then that'll just leave me with one day out of the week for myself, but I'll usually be doing something, for any one of my networks. And so it's a lot. So it's not that, I'm lazy. I say that a lot, but so I would love to be able to make myself a green juice every morning. I just don't imagine myself adding anything else to my morning routine. But I used to juice back in the day when I had a job where I didn't have to be there so early, and I miss it sometimes. Um, I think we are addicted to the result. Yes, I think you're right. Melissa says, hope to see you on Dave Knapp's Man on Manjaro FNL. So, Melissa, funny thing that people keep telling me about Man on Manjaro, and I have gone to watch a few of his lives and I watched a few of his videos the other day, but I don't know that he knows about me because I've never seen him comment, or, because I get to know my community. Like, I get to see who my, I was gonna say my locals are, who my frequent commenters are and stuff like that. And I've never really seen him on any of my stuff or like comment on anything, kind of like me and Mindy. Like I mingle with Mindy all the time. I also talk a lot with, oh my God, I can't think of her name right now. We just did a Zoom together the other day. So, like with us, we've bid on each other's pages, but Man on Manjaro, I have not, and I haven't commented on any of his videos, but I have gone to watch a few of them. But people keep telling me that I should go on with him, so I'll definitely maybe have to reach out to him one day and be like, hey. So, um, I'm missing my novella, but I love watching your live. Plus, I want my Fitbit. Oh, thank you, love. So make sure that when you guys, so for those of you who joined after I mentioned it, At the end of this video, make sure you go into the comments, like this video, make sure you're subscribed to my channel because I will go and check. And then make sure you comment win Fitbit in this video in the commentary once we get off, because that's how I can plug it into one of those random comment pickers. And you'll have to put win Fitbit in the comments so that you guys can have the opportunity to win the Fitbit. And I will give it out before the end of the month, because as you guys remember, it is my birthday month, and so I am giving away the hair ponytail. So if you're interested in getting a free extension for your hair, make sure that you go watch the hair extension video, because I'm giving away a ponytail there. And then I will also be posting a video here soon, giving away things to my favorite stores. Like I'll probably give another eTech City scale away that, communicates. I'm giving away the Fitbit. I'll be giving away gift cards to Shein, Fashion Nova, Amazon, because those are some of my favorite stores. And so I will be doing all that on my channel. So make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss when I give all these goodies away this month. It is my birthday month. So because of that, I am celebrating with you guys, and that is how I show my love. So yes, we will be doing all that. So yes, love, if you want to go watch your novela, I completely understand. Just make sure that you come back tomorrow to not watch this video, but you come back to this video so that you can leave it in the comments. Okay, sorry guys, I was talking like 1,000 miles a minute. I always inject on my stomach also. That's where I have the most fat. Ironically, that's probably, my arm's probably where I have the most fat, because I've had my abdomen lipoed like 5 billion times, and yes, you would think, right? But I don't know, I'm numb in that area. I had C-sections and stuff, which that's pretty much all gone now, but because of my tummy tuck, but I still feel a lot of numbness in my abdomen, so that's it. I don't really feel it, but sometimes I do feel the pinch. So Dante says, sometimes I wonder if dose went in. Yes, I have a whole video about that, because sometimes I don't feel anything. Like I hear the click, but I don't feel anything. But then I go back and I see that there's a little droplet left on the needle, and I'm like, okay, it went in. I just didn't feel it. Oh, miss you too, hon. Chastity says, I do either ghost greens or oxygens every morning. Ghost greens? What is that? I've never heard of ghost greens. Dink says, my go-to juice is beets, lime, ginger, and apple. So refreshing. That does sound really refreshing. Like you guys, I don't know why. It must be one of those things. Like I've been craving green juice. Like who craves green juice? You drive 3 to and from work. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. If anybody knows of a good job from home, working from home, I'm just kidding, Debbie. Debbie is going to kill me for saying that. Yes, I have an hour before COVID. So I got this job right before the world was shut down. It would literally take me 35 minutes to and from, like 35 minutes going and 35 minutes coming home from this job. And I got to enjoy that for a whole year and a half, almost 2 years. And then the traffic in Houston, you guys, is becoming ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. I'd have to leave my house at like 5 in the morning to experience low traffic. But by the time I leave at 6:30, it's ridiculous. And so yes, it takes me an hour and a half. And I was thinking about that today, like, oh my God, that's 3 hours of my life that I sit in traffic. So yes, it's horrible. Yes, that's a drive. Yes, it is. My day's been great, Q. Thank you so much. How was your day? I feel like it's been forever since we talked. Melissa says he mentioned you. Oh, did he? What? When? Oh my God. I believe last Friday Night Live. Oh my goodness. What was it? Was it good? I hope it was good. No, definitely I'll have to go reach out to him then. Q says, I love your channel. Oh, thank you. I love that you're a part of our channel. I think it says Dave mentioned a Crissy, but I think, yeah, there was a different Crissy on his channel, because I did see, he's great for sure. Yeah, I did see where he had a Crissy also come on the show with him, or maybe like do a live with him. So I did see that there was a Crissy there. But yes, it was a different Crissy. Sandra says, yeah, Dave's cousin is Crissy. Yeah. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. It's not until the 31st, but I wanted to celebrate with you guys all month, so that's why. What lipstick are you wearing? So it's just a lip gloss. It is this one. I put it on right before I hit the live button so that my lips didn't look all pale and, weird. It's the Maximum Lip Injection from Too Faced. I absolutely love this, you guys. And I know a lot of people always ask, like, do lip plumpers really work? This one really works. You want to know how I know? Because I walked into Sephora one day trying to see what the different, because, there's orange, pink, purplish looking lip gloss, and I wanted to see if there was any difference in the color. So I literally put it like this on the back of my hand to see what the color would look like, and you see there's a very light tint, which is what I like about these. Like, it gives a light tint to your lips. And I was walking around Sephora, and all of a sudden I feel my hand tingling, and I remembered I had put like 3 different swatches of that lip plumping gloss, and it raised the skin on my hand, you guys. Like when you get a mosquito bite and then you see like it swelled up and a little bit lumpy where the mosquito bit you. That is what it looked like where I had applied the lip gloss. So that's how I know it works. And it really does work, because like earlier when I first put it on, I could feel my lips weird, like swollenish. So it does work. It's not just in my head. I actually saw it on my hand where like it swelled up. Mine is March 21st. Oh, yay, Pam. Well, happy birthday if I don't get to talk to you before then. One of my best friend's birthday is also March 21st. Melissa says, yes, his cousin is fun. March birthday month. Yes, we're going on our girls' night in a couple of weeks. NC says, I'm so glad you just do the tummy because that reassures me it's okay. Yes, it's completely fine. Yeah, you don't have to switch. Like, do it wherever you feel comfortable. My grandma's injected insulin into her stomach for which MJ's not insulin, but I'm just using as a reference as far as her injecting. She's done insulin for years and years and years, and she has to do 3 injections a day. So, Debbie says, not funny. She is not looking for a new job unless no, I'm not looking for a new job, Debbie. I absolutely love working with you girls. Clarissa says, good night, all. Bye, Crissy. Hope to have the next live again. Good night, love. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Key says, I'm doing very good. I've been working. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Are you an Aries? Yes, I am an Aries. The best. Yes, I'm an Aries. Woohoo. Yes. Hashtag Team Aries. Win Fitbit. Yes, Clarissa. So make sure that when the video gets posted later after we come off the live, you go into the comment and put Win Fitbit. Because these are the live chat comments. I don't know if I don't think they translate into like the actual comments. So make sure that you guys come back either later on tonight or tomorrow to this live video, and comment Win Fitbit. You guys, it's going to be a smaller crowd of people because there's not a ton of people on my live tonight. And so we will close the giveaway maybe in a couple of days to give other people the opportunity, but I don't think my live videos usually don't hit a ton of viewers, so hopefully you guys have better odds. Debbie, too funny. She's not looking for a job. Debbie's become very possessive of me these days. Pumpkin says, is Hempstead a part of Shadow? Oh my goodness. Is Hempstead a part of Houston? I live in Michigan, but born in Hempstead, Texas. I think there is a city, Hempstead. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm gonna have to go grab Shadow so he stops streaming. Hempstead is part of Houston. So there is a Hempstead, like there is a neighborhood pretty much, like an area in Houston that's called Hempstead. Y'all hear him whistling? But there is also a city called Hempstead, Texas. So I don't know if you were born like Hempstead, Houston, or Hempstead, like the actual city. What do you think about the Chris Rock special? I have not seen it, Q, but I heard it was really good, and I heard that he actually brought up the whole incident with the whole Jada and Will Smith incident. I heard he talked about that on his new special, so I'm curious to watch it. Did you get to see it? Prima says, yes, my best friends are Aries. I'm Sagittarius. Oh, so see, we have the potential to be best friends because Aries are very sweet, loyal people. NC says, you look beautiful. You encourage me to get out and color my hair, do nails and lashes. Oh, thank you, my love. Speaking of coloring hair, you guys, I don't know what to do. You see my roots are huge right now. I have naturally really dark brown hair, but I've had highlights for a very long time, which my hair is so thin and damaged now that it doesn't look very pretty. Like it just doesn't look very good. Um, but I don't know what to do with my hair, you guys. Like, should I just do the same thing? Should I go a little darker? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the dark roots. Like, I don't know. Um, I love you. I love you too, hon. Yes, it's a noisy bird making. Shadow is silly right now. He's cracking me up. I know. See, I'm telling you, he had taken long to start yapping. I'm surprised he wasn't yapping like that earlier. Your hair looks great to me. Oh, thank you, love. I know some people think. I had a gentleman one day was like, "Oh, I love that look. My wife is doing that. What is it called? Like ombre or something?" And I'm like, it is not ombre. I have highlights. It's just my roots are that grown out. So Shadow is doing his own life. Yeah, exactly. The bird is making me laugh. Let me go. Shadow! What is. You finally wanted to sing for everybody? Did you finally want to sing for everybody, my love? Yes. Yes. I think Shadow missed his audience. He wanted to come back. You missed everybody? Say Shadow. See how he's camera shy though, you guys? Earlier he was just yapping up a storm. What happened? What happened? Ah! You want cuddles? Usually he lets me cuddle. I don't think he's gonna let me cuddle right now. You want cuddle? Shadow. Say hi. Say Shadow. You're so silly. So now you're just not gonna say nothing, huh? Hempstead I'm talking about is in Waller County. Okay, so yeah, that's the actual city. That's all I know about myself. Aww. And you said you're in Michigan now? Is that where you said you were? Shadow's camera shot. I'm telling you, you guys, see what I mean? Earlier he was yapping up a storm, and now look at him. Mm-hmm. What happened? You gonna pretend that you don't see a mic here now? Shadow. He's so silly, but I absolutely love him. He's one of my favorite pets that I've ever had. I love birds. I'm telling you guys, I think I was a bird in another life. I got so much more love for you, Queen. I love you so much. We should talk more. Hi, baby. And I dream birds all the time, and you guys know that dreaming birds is like a really good sign. Aw, see, he wants cuddles. That's what he does when he wants you to cuddle him. I mean, what bird likes cuddling? I don't know, but I love it. You know why we picked him that day too? Because we went to a local bird. They hand feed all their birds. Where the store that we go to, it's called ABC Birds here in Houston, and they actually hand feed them from birth, and so that's why these birds are trained to let you touch them and hold them, and they will come to you. But when we walked into the bird store, of course, there's like all kinds of birds. And like I said, I really wanted like a big, like African gray or like a macaw. And when we saw the cages with the cockatiels, I fell in love initially because I saw his cheeks and I was like, oh my God, it looks like he's wearing blush. And, we approached the cage with the cockatiels and he like immediately, whoop, you okay? He immediately gravitated towards us and came to us. Most of the other birds kind of scurried away, and not Shadow. He was like, I'm here. I'm ready to go. And so that's how we ended up with Shadow. And he's been the best bird. Yes. I'm in Michigan. I lived in Alice, Texas. Okay, I know where that's at. My whole life, then moved to New York for 8 years after 9/11. I left and moved to Michigan. I'm stuck here now. Oh my goodness. I came in. It's still cold over there, right? Birds are very intelligent. Yes, they are. I lost 5.5 pounds in 3 weeks. Now I'm going backwards. Is that normal? Backwards as far as like you're gaining weight? I have Chipotle today. Oh, you had Chipotle for lunch? I had I've been craving Chipotle for whatever reason. I'm not even a big Chipotle fan, but I love their bowls with like the salad and the beef. So I have been actually craving Chipotle. I'm telling you, I've been craving beef for whatever reason. Your bird is beautiful. Oh, thank you. You hear that, Shadow? You hear that? They said you're beautiful. Look at him. Oh, he just wanted cuddles. He just wanted cuddles, Shadow. Gaining. So it is normal to gain. Like I've been bouncing back and forth from like 185 to 183 to 184, and then I hit 182 the other day. And so it's normal to fluctuate, but what I've noticed, the reason why I fluctuate so often is because, and Erica and I talked about this today, because she's been fluctuating between 170 and 168. And I think what happens for me and for her alike is that we get strict when we see that. Like when I see 185, I get strict for 2 or 3 days, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm back to 182 or 183, and then I'll goof off because maybe I'm not. Oh my god, you guys, I bought some some sweet tart Easter, Easter candies out right now. I bought some of the sweet tart jelly beans. Oh god, they're so good. So I had a few of those today. And so yeah, I goofed up, but so yes, like I'll be really strict and I lose. And then I kind of wean off and not be so strict, and then I'll get back to 185. And so yes, it's normal. I would just kind of reevaluate your caloric intake and kind of see what the difference is. Like really pay attention to the weeks where you do really well and what you eat. If you have to write it down, I know it's annoying to write down calories and calorie count and all that good stuff, but I would really say that pay attention on the weeks where you lose versus the weeks where you gain. And then you might see that there might be some trigger foods in there for you that you think are completely healthy, but they could cause bloating or, could cause you to maybe retain water, stuff like that. So yeah, you're just going to have to kind of be more careful about the diet aspect of it. Thank you, Q. He is beautiful. I love him. You are beautiful. And she said, okay, thank you. I do log on Lucid app. Okay, so then pay attention. Maybe there's some trigger foods on there that you're like, hey, I noticed I gained on the weeks that I eat these foods versus eating these foods. And then if not, then maybe just have you checked your calories to see if you're eating within a deficit? Because like I hadn't checked my calories in a couple of months and did not realize that when I was weighing 240, I could eat like 1,600 calories and still lose weight. Now to lose 2 pounds like I did in the beginning, I have to be at 760 calories to be able to lose 2 pounds a week because of the weight loss that I've experienced. So yeah. All right, my loves. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm probably keeping most of you up also. I am, what time is it? It's already 9:45. Oh my god. So look, you guys, see how it turned my skin red? That's where I put the lip gloss. And that's not the tint of the gloss. Like the glosses are, I already took the gloss off, but you see how it irritated my skin where I put the gloss? So that's what it does to your lips. And that's why your lips look like they're plumped up, because it irritates the skin on your lips. Do you think MJ works better than Ozempic? So I lost just as much weight on Ozempic as I did on Mounjaro. And I have a whole video talking about which one's better and why I think MJ's better. So I will refer you to that video. It's in the weight loss playlist. So I think it's even titled Mounjaro versus Ozempic versus Wegovy. And then I talk about exactly that on that video. Come here, baby. Come here. Okay. So I will definitely keep you guys updated, and we are going to, okay, you don't want to go on the perch? No. We were going to try to do wind down Wednesdays. It was Sean's suggestion. She thought it would be cute to kind of just catch up in the middle of the week. Maybe we can be motivating to each other and all that good stuff, especially going into the weekend. For me, the weekends are always the hardest. What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? For me, the weekend's always the hardest. So we will definitely try to keep up these Wednesday lives. You guys don't forget to go back as soon as I come off this video. It should post shortly. If you can't come back tonight, come back tomorrow and comment win Fitbit if you want to be a part of the Fitbit giveaway. All right, you guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and then comment win Fitbit. I appreciate each and every one of you that was here with me tonight. Thank you so much for staying up with me this late. I appreciate you guys so much. As always, talk soon. Good night, my loves.